Hello, hello. Can everyone hear me? I hope so. How are y'all doing tonight? I'm going to be editing Babylon 5, Season 3, Episode 2. Will be the next episode to be posted on YouTube, so I have to edit it, of course. So why not edit it with your friends? All right, had me a little reverb there. Got my coffee with a little splash of whiskey. Got my Southern Boy sweet tea. I am ready to edit. Oh, it's hot. Oh, and that's strong. Oh, it's a good combination. All right, fantastic. Quite well. Let's see. How do I look? Yeah. Here's a mess. Good enough. Not winning any beauty pageants here. Oh, yes. Whiskey. Whiskey is my friend. I have a nice little whiskey cabinet behind me. Probably 20 or 30 different bottles. And enjoy them. This is episode 2, season 3. Let me look for the title. Of course, the title's not showing up for me right away because that would be too easy. The time I pull it up, someone will have no doubtedly wrote it in the chat. This is Convictions. Babylon 5, Season 3, Episode 2, Convictions. A series of bombings on Babylon 5 triggers an extensive investigation involving some new residents. Dun, dun, dun. Well, might I say, pull out your bottle of whiskey, sir. If any of you ever make it to my neck of the woods, I'll have a drink with each and every one of you. So I will have the sound of the episode off for most of the editing, though I will occasionally let you hear what I'm talking about. I myself, Jameson tonight. Can't go wrong with Jameson for your classic Irish whiskey. It's very good. Okay. Got my intro. Now let's move into the episode. We have the missionaries wanting to come to Babylon 5. As I say in my reaction, it is like a new Mecca, a holy city of multiple races, because they all saw a angel of their own mythology. Very interesting. Gotta love the Drazi higher beings. Edit that out. Let's see. Ah, Tickle Trunk, you are a gentleman and a scholar. Thank you so much, sir. It means the world. Every little bit helps. I do have this delusional notion one day YouTube will allow me to quit my real job so I don't have to work 40 hours a week and do YouTube. But I have not given up hope yet. It's only been about 2 years since I've been on this dog and pony show called YouTube, and slow and steady wins the race, right? Oh, to get rid of the channel trying to get us to sign up for some kissy kissy. We don't need none of that. Yep, thank you, sir. I also got rid of it. Just had to set it back up. Appreciate it though. No spam needed here. You know, really, one of the best parts about editing is getting to rewatch Babylon 5 episodes. Because I do kind of rocket through some episodes on Patreon, 4 or 5 episodes a month. And can kind of get it all mixed up what happened when. And going back to edit really is a great opportunity to revisit some of these great moments. Corey's classic, very nice. Very nice. I have one bottle of Japanese whiskey here at the house. It's in my cabinet. Not recall what it's called though. I cannot recall what it's called. I don't know if that's proper. I don't know if that's no proper English. I don't know how I'd feel about a bunch of aliens wanting to touch me because I was in the presence of a spiritual occurrence. I don't like being touched. All right. Okay. So I thought of a great mashup edit I might do later if I have time. So I'm going to do this episode with them wanting to touch him and all that because they are looking for the people who were there when the angels showed up. I'm going to take the episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where they find a image of the Virgin Mary and Mac and Charlie become all super religious. I think I can intercut this It might be absolutely hilarious. I'll have to look into that later. Note to self, remember to do that. Oh yes, the missionary position. The holy plant. Actually, I hate editing. I hate editing, and I've just started to do them live because it makes it more fun. Because I hate editing that much. This actually makes it more enjoyable. Plus, I can take breaks and talk. So it gives me a reason to be distracted. Yep, I feel you there. I feel you there. Editing is the bane of existence. Better find that like button. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm gonna cut all that out because YouTube doesn't like me to keep a lot of stuff in. Yeah, yes. Please do not unsubscribe just to resubscribe. But if you have not subscribed, because according to my analytics, 72% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. 72%. Come on, folks. You're better than that. You're better than that. Come on. Oh, I will have to check your channel out and see what it's all about. Why, thank you for subbing and liking, everyone. May the may the may the great maker bless you all. Hello, hello. Also, feel free to ask me any questions you might have or just shoot the shit. I don't really care. Honestly, I'm here to distract myself from editing as much as I am to edit. So, yes. Yeah, Patrick, I feel you there. I got the full-time job, though I'm not working 50 hours. I got the kid. I only have one, though. So you got three. Lord help you, sir. Get some rest. Yeah, romance, the wife. I am currently not DMing any tabletop RPGs for the first time in like a year. If you don't mind me asking, what tabletop RPG are you running a game for? Play to Mecha. I just realized this was the first episode I filmed after I trimmed my massive beard. And I am here bitching about how hot it is in Florida and how Florida sucks when it comes to humidity. Why I shaved. That will all be cut out of the edit. Cut that out. Mass Effect. Nice. Nice. I love Mass Effect 1 and 2. They ruined it with 3. I'll fight anyone who says otherwise. But I would love to play a Mass Effect tabletop RPG. Though I don't like 5th edition rules, but it did take me like 10 years to go to 3.5 after 2nd edition. Because once I find a game system I really like, it's really hard for me to move on. So I completely realize I might not like 5th edition because I am being a grumpy old man who doesn't want to change. I freely admit that. Oh, I'll fight you. None of your choices mattered, my man. None of your choices mattered. Everything came down to 3 options. So the whole lie of you carry your character over and everything you do matters in the end and it will truly customize your end experience. Bullshit. There's 3 options. There's 3 options, folks. It got me a little salty. Yes, the journey matters, but I don't like being deceived. I felt deceived. They sold me a bag of goods they could not deliver. I felt the same way when I finished watching Lost. All right. I felt cheapened. Yes, I had great times along the way to the end. Yes, hours and hours of great entertainment. But I was led to believe there was something at the end of that rainbow, and it was a lie. Add Brother Jay in here. Bad Robot. I will say this about Bad Robot. I am currently watching Fringe. I just finished season 3. I'm about to start season 4. I have really enjoyed Fringe. That is probably it for Bad Robot productions that I think I've had a good time with. And I'm hoping Fringe doesn't shit the bed at the end. No spoilers, please. No spoilers. Yes, I do play MTG. I don't play on a regular basis anymore, but yes, I started collecting the mid 90s and I have lost and rebuilt my collection like 3 times since. I still remember trading a beta Black Lotus for a Nightmare because I didn't think I needed extra mana and I wanted a cool looking creature. So there's that. There's that I can think about late at night when I'm alone. And the shadows approach that I traded away a $20,000 or $30,000 card for a $2,000 or $3,000 card. So yes, I do play MTG. Yeah, but Patrick, the Nightmare looked really, really cool. It was a cool looking shadow horse and it had power and toughness equal to the swamps. I thought it was the coolest card ever. It's fine though. I don't even think the guy I traded it to even has it anymore. No one knew the value back then. So it's not like I have a buddy who's, got $1 million in cards and half of them are mine or anything. That would suck. It is what it is. I am not planning on doing Andor because I fucking hate Star Wars. There it is. Hate Star Wars. Hate it. I hate it so much now. I cannot stand it. It makes me sick to my stomach. All right. That's a little bit of an exaggeration. Star Trek makes me sick to my stomach. Star Wars, I'm just indifferent about now. I just don't care. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I just don't care. I'm over it. That world to me is dead. I ran multiple Star Trek tabletop RPGs, and my storylines and things I came up with were better than anything the new Star Trek brain trusts have put together. Better than anything they've done. And I give them a chance, but you know what? I just don't care. Apathy, pure, unadulterated, uncut, straight to the vein apathy for Star Wars. No, I like the original trilogy. I even like the prequels for what they are, but the new line of Star Wars has ruined me. Ruined me. A pink I need a hug shirt. That's funny. New Trek is shit. And when you speak of Dune, Barbara, I love Dune and I have not got to watch the new movie yet. It's on my list, but honestly, I've waited this long. I think I'm going to wait for the second part to come out and watch them as one long movie. I love Dune. I read the first book and the David Lynch, is it David Lynch? David Lynch movie I like. Yeah, Dune is fantastic. All right, hot take. I didn't like Rogue One. I actually have a reaction to it on my channel. I didn't really care for it that much. I didn't care for any of the people. I think they spent too much time in introducing too many people and too many places that I really didn't get a chance to bond or really care for anyone I followed. And I could care less if any of them died. That's how I feel about that. Yeah, new Trek is crap. Dune is one of my favorites. Yeah, Dune is good. Dune. I can't wait to watch the new Dune movie. Yeah, I'm going to wait for the double header for sure. Weird choices. I live for weird choices. I like weird movies. I love weird, like Mandy or Beyond the Black Rainbow. Naked Lunch. Have you seen Naked Lunch? You want a weird movie? That's a weird movie. Psychic Elephant. Nice. Yeah, so it is what it is. But yeah, I have apathy to the new Star Wars. I just don't care. Star Trek, new Star Trek is an abomination. It should be shot, stabbed, burnt, poisoned, electrocuted, dismembered, and sunk at the bottom of the ocean. And then wait 5 generations for everyone to forget. And then you can relaunch it. Maybe. Get me salty talking about Star Trek. Ah, gotcha. I read the book in the 10th grade. So that's like over 20, probably 25 years ago. I don't remember much, to be honest, but my memory is kind of shot. Had a little too much fun in my early 20s. Patrick Panos does a ton of drugs. I recommend Mandy. Also, he co-wrote and directed a episode of Cabinet of Curiosities, which is on Netflix, episode 7. It's got that Panos vibe to it that is unmistakable. I dig it. You would dig it. I also have a reaction to it up on my YouTube channel and a short. So plenty of content on my channel for that. My neighbor's dog is out there barking it up a storm. Brother Theo. Brother Theo later on has another brother in his order who used to be a serial killer. We will get to that episode eventually. These are the monks who are trained in technology who will earn their keep. Look at all the dead. My God, all the dead. I've never seen the miniseries. You know, this episode is not blowing me away as I remember. Maybe it's some better parts coming up. Yeah. Nobody cares if you blow people up in the down below. That's just getting rid of the trash, right? That's how that one race would look at it. The one who was impressed with how we deal with our own underclass. I have not seen the Spice Driver edit. Sounds interesting, though. I just did the face palm. I will let you hear my face palm.
On distant worlds, would he abandon them?
Oh my missionary work. It's gonna be a religious war. Good grief. Like, oh God. Last thing we need on Babylon 5 is a bunch of missionaries. That's just gonna lead to trouble. Ice Diver. That sounds like a Iron Maiden song. Leave that whole little speak in there. See if I don't get copyright hit. Oh, man, that warm whiskey is good. Mega is based out of Florida, Northwest Florida. They call this the Redneck Riviera. Some people call it Southern Alabama, but I call it the Florida Panhandle. Yeehaw! That is the whiskey talking, folks. I might have put a little too much in here because, yeah, my I got a little bit of coffee in mine. I need that little bit of caffeine pickup to go with the whiskey. Then I learned that they're actually here to learn all the different gods, and they're not here just to be missionaries, so it's not too bad. Yeah, it's not so bad. You're a pretty good guy. Yeah, I think I'm liking this guy more and more as I'm editing this video. Yeah, I will definitely check it out. You can find my email under the About page on my YouTube channel. Just go to About. You'll see my email there. Yeah, shoot me a Google Drive link or whatever you got, and I'll take a look. Yeah, brother Theo seems pretty cool. Look at this. This man comes with a freaking team to Babylon 5. He got researchers and computer technicians and astrophysicists. This is the team you want to roll up in on a space station you want to hang out at and get some shit done. He didn't bring a bunch of sociology and psychology majors. And I don't mean any hate to people who graduate with those degrees. I will just say this. For about 3 years, I managed a bookstore that had a coffee shop. 80% of the people that worked in my coffee shop had a bachelor's in either sociology or psychology. I'm just saying, if that's the route you want to take, probably go for a doctorate. I'm I'm just pissing vinegar this live stream, and I'm just making friends. No worries, just whenever you get the chance. Biogenetics, physics. I'm gonna find me a techno mage and learn their ancient arts. All right, I want to. This is where it gets tricky. So I have about a 20-second clip. I want the whole damn thing in here, but I know copyright's gonna bust my ass when I do that. Let's see. All right, so let's usually fool the algorithm. Shoot back to this. No. So probably 50% of all my Babylon 5 reactions do get copyright claimed. Now, usually they will not block the video. They will just take all monetization. And when it comes to my channel, it's not that big of a deal. I will generally let them claim my video just to get it up. But I'm only making, for ones that aren't claimed, maybe $5 or $10 if I'm lucky. So it's not a big deal to me, but I can imagine if you have a video getting thousands and thousands of views and you're making $100, $200 and that getting blocked. I get that being an issue. I would re-edit 100 times if my videos had that kind of traffic, but my videos don't. So I try to get around copyright, but about 50% of the time I do get hit. There is no rhyme or reason to copyright issues. It's all done by a algorithm for the most part. I think they just have a huge catalog of everything that's copyrighted, and their AI just compiles everything. And if you meet a certain threshold, your video gets pinged. But also sometimes you can get it past the copyright system where you put it in, they say there's no issues, and then someone can manually come in there and put a hit on it. So yeah, there's no rhyme or reason to any of it. Hey, Red Letter Media, they are the best. If I ever won the freaking lottery, I shit you not, I would go to Wisconsin and I will fund a movie for the Red Letter Media crew to make. And they damn sure better put me in an episode of Best of the Worst. I'm telling you. Yep, copyright is no joke. And when it comes to her videos, she gets a lot more traffic than I do. So I get her frustration with copyright because she probably makes way more than I do off of videos. So I get it. I get it. Whenever you're making money, let me say this, it's not just about money. I am here because I like doing it. I am sure most Babylon 5 reactors are watching it because they like it. But when you put 4, 6, 8 hours into putting a video up, it would be nice to make something for your time. So it's not just about making money, because it's really not for probably any reactor, because I doubt most of us make any money compared to the amount of time we put into it. But it just makes you feel good to know that, hey, I spent 8 hours on this. I made like $5 an hour on this video. I made $40. I feel good about myself. Hallelujah. Capitalism, great thing. But you know, when it comes to my videos, not that much, so I don't mind too much. Star Trek Galaxy. I am sure I have seen it because I watch everything that's Red Letter Media related, but off the top of my head, I can't really place it. So I don't know. Yeah, Red Letter Media is probably top 3 YouTube channels in my humble opinion. Humble opinion. Love Jay, Mike, Rich. Don't really care for any of the other guys that come and go for the most part, but Jay, Mike, Rich, the original trilogy, that's where it's at. Well, thank you for welcoming me to the Babylon 5 community. If you have any problems in the community, let me know. I got my PPG. I'll bust some ass. I'll handle my business. Ooh, what is your strong disagreements? Or is it just random ones? Their Picard reviews were amazing. Yes, I do remember their Galaxy pitch. Yes, and it was really, really good. I would have loved to have seen that. That is the one where they get a dilapidated Enterprise, right? And they got to bring it back and explore like the Federation that's been brought down to its knees or something like that, if I remember correctly. I'll get you some pizza rolls. Pizza rolls. Everyone knows pizza rolls. Mr. Plinkett, the whole deal. Damn, it's kind of turned into a red letter media love-a-thon. and I'm here for it, baby. Yeah, so I do not agree with every opinion they have or everything they say, but that's why I like them. That's why I like things I don't agree with 100%. I like the conflict. I like being able to argue something I like or something I don't like. And yeah, they've had a couple takes I've completely disagreed with, but you know, most of the people I hang out with, we don't agree on everything, so it's perfectly fine. Their idea for the Picard show was good. All right, so Mike is Mr. Plinkett. Okay, Rich just plays him on TV. We all know who the real Mr. Plinkett is, okay? We all know. If you watch Red Letter Media, I would recommend looking up Previously Recorded. It was a short-lived Twitch channel that had Rich and the guy with the glasses, bald head. Jack. Rich and Jack playing video games. Rich also does some great rants on previously recorded, and you'll find a lot of content there that if you haven't already watched it would be a great surprise, because if you are like me, you've already watched everything Red Letter Media related. So previously recorded, check it out. You'll find some new Red Letter Media content. You'll be happy you looked. Yeah, Jack creeps me out. He looks like a jack-o'-lantern that was brought to life through some dark magic. Yeah, Graham, come on. You trying to test me on who Mr. Plinkett is? I know. I got a whole bag of pizza rolls. I'll break those bad boys out right now. Well, also real. They also could have been drunk. So they could have watched it and just been drunk. Or they could have not watched it at all or paid any mind to it. Both are plausible. No, dude, rant. We are here to rant. I'm changing the title of this to a rant stream. Let us all rant together. That's fine. Let's see. Yep. Rant out when Bible out. Oh, this guy. I love this actor. I don't know his name. He was in Showdown in Little Tokyo. He was also in Rising Sun, another great movie. Sean Connery, Wesley Snipes, a underrated movie. I don't care what anyone says. Rising Sun is great. Sean Connery, buddy cop movie. Wesley Snipes with a whole Japanese mystery mixed in. Chef's kiss. So I didn't listen to that clip the whole way, and everything I just said about Showdown in Little Tokyo and Rising Sun, I just said on the video. I'm repeating myself here. That's great. That's fine. I'll keep that in. Yes, I believe that is his name. Yeah, he is a great actor. I don't believe so, J1701D, but it could be. Now the nail that sticks up and gets hammered down. The only movie I think of when I hear that is Ghost World, which is based off of a graphic novel. And Ghost World is about a hipsterish of a Bible you can get for a 90s child. We all watched Ghost World and thought it was the greatest movie ever. He also played Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat, right? Yeah, I had a chance to go to Japan for a work trip, but my wife was very pregnant at the time, so I had to pass up on the trip. Kind of sad, kind of sad. It would have been great. I'd have went to Germany, I'd have went to Korea, I'd have went to Japan, I'd have went to Norway, the UK. I think that would have been my little trip. C'est la vie. Thank you for answering that, because I was about to ask. This annoying guy has to be someone behind the camera who just wants to get up there and act an ass of himself. Well, nice. That would be fantastic, sir. If I ever make it your way, I would absolutely love it. And honestly, I think I would get along great with the Japanese people. I am polite. I am quiet. I do not want to touch anyone. I just want to get what I need and go back to my home and cause as little trouble as possible. I think I would do great. But you never know. You never know. Guy has no boundaries. Nice. Tell him he's got the space aids. Do not touch me. Lynn is back. Well, you are making me want to make a trip to Japan, sir. You want me to get out of this musty, hot? Well, it's not that hot right now. It's 63 degrees in Florida. Not too bad. Yeah. My father was abducted, and due to the declassified records, it was his people. I need restitution. Lanier almost got blown up, folks. So it is 62 degrees Fahrenheit here in good old Florida. It's just dropped 1 degree. Very cool. My favorite episode from season 1. Maybe Babylon Squared. maybe that one is the one that comes to mind. Chrysalis is also a good one, but I'm going to say Babylon Squared. All right, Mr. Patrick, have you a good night. Get some rest. Take care. Lanier, don't die, Lanier. I do like Infection. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one too. Signed Importance is good. Which one had the Deathbringer or the Deathwalker? I like that one too. That was a good episode. My legacy, your legacy will be death, for only death can buy you life. He's going off. She's won the day. The Vorlons blow her up. You're not ready for immortality. Says all you need to know about the Vorlons right there. It's called Deathwalker. Okay. I like TKO. I like TKO. It is like blood sport in space. You know, it is this outsider coming into this traditional fighting way, and no one thinks he can do it. But in the end, he doesn't even win, but he proves himself. And through that, it opens up the whole universe to humans when it comes to fighting. It was great. TKO, so much fun. I love TKO. People give that episode way too much hate. It also helped show a different side of Garibaldi, one that's not quite as creeperish. Yes. Also, the side part, the B plot with Ivanova and her Jewish heritage and her being able to grieve over the death of her father and be with those of a similar faith and find comfort in that. That was fantastic too. That was fantastic. I do find it very interesting to see other faith that I'm not overly familiar with, and that's one I'm not. And it was great seeing kind of some of the traditions and how they deal with grief their own way. Yeah, it was fantastic. I love Bloodsport. Jean-Claude Van Damme, baby. I remember, all right, this is how freaking old I am. Sitting at home and calling the video rental place every 15 minutes to see if they got a VHS copy brought back of Bloodsport, of Lionheart. Those were the two I watched a ton of. And he was like, oh, you got a tape, you got to hold it for us. And then getting in the car and hauling ass down there to get our copy, our VHS copy of Bloodsport. Those were the days. And creeper's gonna creep. Lionheart. Yeah. Leon. 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 Lionheart is so bad. It's so bad. I love it. It brings back memories for me and my older brother. We tried to get that VHS all day, calling and calling and calling. It was and when we got it, we watched it 4 or 5 times in one night. Lionheart. All right, buddy. Take care. Hopefully I'll see you on next time. I'll try to remember your name and give your YouTube channel a look and a subscribe. So I will also keep an I will keep an eye out for your email. All right. Take care. Take care. Or Lanier. Give me some straight up horror movie vibes on this rewatch. I don't remember Hawk the Slayer. Yes, Shang Tsung is in this episode. He was also in Big Trouble in Little China and Rising Sun and probably 100 other things. Yes, RIP Green Ranger. I did a little 15-second short on my YouTube channel. It's the Green Ranger playing the flute, and it's got Amazing Grace on the bagpipes. My little moment of reflection on the Green Ranger. He was always my favorite Ranger. Always my favorite. Not in Big Trouble in Little China. If I said it, I didn't mean to say that. Showdown in Little Tokyo. A great movie if you have not seen it. It's got Dolph Lundgren and Brandon Lee, and it's kind of a buddy cop comedy action. It also has Tia Carrera, who plays a lounge singer, and he is the leader of the Iron Claw, the Iron Dragon, some sort of gang. It's a fantastic movie. Showdown in Little Tokyo. Yes, Brandon Lee. Love Brandon Lee. He did Rapid Fire, Showdown in Little Tokyo, and The Crow. I think those were his three. Excuse me, got a bit of a cough. Okay. One of those coughs that leaves you a little lightheaded. Ooh. Yes, Shredder's right-hand man was. Here we go. I'll give you a little piece of my mind on this one too. This
Anyone
is the
found in
fear.
a restricted area without proper
This is the
authorization
fear that
will be taken
the
into
evil
questioning.
wants. This is the
Whoever's responsible.
terror people
I want
want.
them
This is the
found
control
and found
people want. There's bombs. It's obviously the Centauri. Of course, Jakar. Of course. All right, God, how am I want to have both the Narn and the Centauri bitching and moaning. Okay, I'm gonna try something here. This could be a complete, utter hot mess. I don't know how this is gonna work. I do not know. That is why you can hit the undo button, right? Let's see. Let's see. Uh, I'll let you see that. Didn't really turn out how I wanted, but I think it's fine.
Wants is the control people want.
Ship was leaving.
There you see! Their rage against us is so irrational that they will sacrifice their own people to get...
Why would they?
See, because it's just nonsense. The two of them bitching and moaning and complaining. Just same old nonsense. All right, let's just listen to some more because this is just good. This episode has some really great moments.
I would hate to think that anyone would try to use this tragic situation to their own political advantage.
That's what politicians do, my man.
Nothing political about the truth, Captain.
Let no
As you will discover soon enough.
tragedy go unused, you know. That's
How is it out there?
kind of the way it works. Go unused, you know.
Might have drank too much tonight. I'm seeing a little bit of color trails going. I like that turn of a phrase, mounting desperation and rising glee. That describes them both. I have never seen the Grumpy Old Men movies or The Odd Couple. Never have. Maybe I'll add it to the list, the ever growing list. You know, Londo just seems so damn lonely. So lonely ever since he's kind of taken that turn into what he has become, kind of bringer of death. He's just lonely. Just a lonely, sad man. Boy Meets World. I've never seen that show either. That was a show for kids, right? Agreed. Such a great story arc for Londo. So I have not seen how it ends, other than I assume it's going to be Jakar killing him. That is the future we have seen. Ooh, look at that mane of hair she has. Stunning. Oh, really? Maybe I need to look into Boy Meets World. I'm joking. I'm joking. Or am I? Or am I? Now, I think this episode is going to be pretty light for YouTube because I'm cutting a ton of film out. Of course, it's not Topanga. Even someone like me who's never even seen the show, I know who Topanga is, and I would know if she made that career path. I would be aware of that. I still remember when I found out that Tyrion's girlfriend on Game of Thrones Shay, was that her name? She was actually a German adult film actress. Yeah. So made it all the way to Game of Thrones. Good for her. But yes, she has a large back catalog of previous work that is available with minimal effort to look up. What are we talking about here, folks? How did we get on this subject? So I may have put in my cart a Londo costume with the jacket and the vest, and I just can't pull the trigger on it. It's like $150, but it's in my cart, and I look at it and I think one day I will film a reaction in full Londo gear. Maybe when I do the final episode, maybe then I'll bite the bullet and buy it. It's no problem, Mr. Connor. I am an admirer of art, of beauty, and few things are as beautiful as the female form. And as someone who considers himself an artist, it is my duty, nay, my obligation, to look upon things of beauty and admire them. And if that includes tastefully done films of a certain genre, then who am I to judge the art and the artist? Who am I? Hold on, got me want to look now. So here is the, look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. Tell me it's not wonderful. Yes, no spoilers. I'm not even reading though, so I don't know. I don't see any spoilers. Look at this beautiful jacket. It is worthy of a great Centauri. A great Centauri warrior known as Mega Reacts. Worth every penny. $7,600. Worth every penny. But yeah, it's maybe one day I could look fly 1600, that's not too bad. It's a piece of history. Oh, I remember the best part of this. Oh, I remember the best part of this episode now. You get to see me react in person. Londo, Jakar trapped in an elevator. Of course it's this episode. Oh, that's so good. I'm excited now. Because honestly, editing this episode so far has been kind of a bore. That's exciting. I forgot all about this. This is a perk of having a terrible memory. Don't let anyone tell you there's no perks to it. You can constantly be surprised by the same thing because you forgot that it happened, and you get to re-experience it over and over again. I might have to do that. I will do a little insert. Let me remind myself. Hold on. All right, I left myself a note to see if I remember. Jika, Londo. All right, here I will let you listen firsthand. You get to hear it first. Those who are here on my live, what I thought when I saw this scene. Let's.
Hello. I would not get on that elevator. I would not get on that elevator.
See, I would not get on the elevator. But then I remembered, if he touches him, if he hurts one Centauri, what, 100, 1,000 of his are killed, something like that? It's crazy.
Oh. Hello. I would not get on that elevator. I would not get on that elevator.
500, that's right. Oh no, don't fall off the stream. Pretty damn good. It happens to the best of us. All right, folks, the whiskey has went straight through me. I'm gonna be back in about 5-10 minutes tops, so please don't go anywhere. I shall be right back. So yeah, I'll see you in just a few minutes. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Hello, and welcome back to Mega Reacts. Today we're going to be editing Babylon 5, Season 3, Episode 2. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Patreon link is in the description below. This is Mega. Let's get to editing. I have a bit of a cough, though. It's driving me nuts. Oh, yes. I peed out about a quart of pee, which was very nice. Also got me a little Debbie brownie to eat. And that was pretty good. And I might have added some Jameson to my ice water for good measure. Most of my dogs are outside. They get a little too crazy when I'm trying to film and edit. I believe I already had the flu. My wife and my daughter got the flu shot. They always do. I have never had a flu shot in my life, so I did not get one this year. And who got sick with the flu almost right away? This guy, that's who. But I feel better now. I just have this lingering cough I'm slowly getting rid of. But is what it is. My God, they blew out Red 15. I just grew up without ever getting the flu shot. It just wasn't really something you did. I mean, I barely went to the doctor. Like, just wasn't something I grew up with, so I just wasn't ever used to it. So I never got it. You know? Hold on 1 second, folks. hot mess. So I get back on and I just went and talked to my wife. My daughter was asleep. All is well in the world. Let me come back to do my live. And then I hear my wife, a muddled sound from beyond the barrier of the garage. So of course, I have to go check it out. Why is my wife making such a noise outside? My daughter woke up and pulled a straight up exorcist and vomited everywhere. On the bed, on the floor, on the wall, in the bathroom. Puddle of puke in the bathroom floor. My wife tells her, go to the toilet. Puke in the toilet. Well, the kid is half awake. So she doesn't know what's even being said. So she's wandering around the bedroom, wandering around, puking as she wonders. It's a mess. It is a mess. Oh, it's such a mess. I cleaned up the carpet as best I could. I changed the bed sheets. My wife is cleaning up the bathroom, and my daughter is in the shower. So I'm a little tired. That was more than I bargained for tonight. That is much more than I bargained for tonight. My God. Whew. I'm a little wore out. I can still smell it. It's in my nose. You know, that smell, you just can't get it to go away. She spent the day with her mom and her grandparents cooking food for Thanksgiving. She's eaten a ton of junk food. I'm sure she is just sick from all the food. She seems to be fine now that she's puked. And yes, that is our story time. What did Mr. Tickle call while I had to leave? Or did he think I had to go vomit? No, sir. I have not vomited from drinking 17 years. Knock on wood. It's a record. Ugh, I am wore out though now. I am wore out. To make sure. I just picked up my phone and it's got a message in all caps. Kid puking! Exclamation point. Indeed, indeed. Well, I will deal with the rest of it later. Ugh. Son of a bitch. Joy of kids, right? The joy of kids. You were there with me. Good deal. Yes, Barbara, 100%. That is kids, dude. That's just that's part of the gig. And whenever something like this happens, I get in dead mode. I walked in there. Oh, there's puke. Okay. Let me get rags. Let me get water. Let me get soap. Let me start cleaning carpets and laying down carpet cleaner and strip off the bed sheets and get the washer empty and the whole thing just anyway, let's move on to greater things like Londo and Jakar in an elevator, not puking. Hold on, I gotta get that smell out of my nose. One more. Okay, yeah, I don't smell no kid vomit now. Just Jameson. Okay. Yes, Robert, 100%. That would be the husband's problem. in about 10 minutes. I'll probably have to do another little pause just to go make sure everything's okay. But I think we should be good. I mean, there's so much puke. We're like, maybe we should just throw some of these clothes in the trash. It's going to be easier than washing them. I love that look on Jakar's face. Right there. Look at that look, that smile. All of your power, Londo, all of your Centauri influence and abilities. And you're here, trapped just like me. Ugh, such a mess. I'm right there with you. Just give me an hour, give me a week, give me a month of episodes of just Jakar and Londo chewing the scenes against each other, still sharpening steel. That is what these two actors are. They sharpen each other, and it shows. Tell you what, that shit sobered me right up. Felt like I ain't even had a drink tonight now. So the last I heard about the remake is everything is still up in the air. There really is no movement as far as I can tell. And with Warner Brothers kind of restructuring everything now, who even knows? Dead mode adrenaline. We must work together. No, no, no. We will die. Yay, crew neck shirts. Woo! I'm gonna get so many copyright hits trying to edit this because I want to keep all of this elevator scene in. I want to keep every bit of it in. All right, folks, I'll be right back for my final little break. Let me just make sure the kid is back in bed. The wife is not losing her mind, and we're all good. And hopefully I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Gotta go get in dead mode once again. Okay. Everything is okay. Everything is good for now. All right, Tickle Trunk, you take care. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Always a pleasure. And I really want to keep all of this in, every bit of this elevator scene.
But I don't have to kill you. I don't have to do anything. And I still get to watch you die. I find this most appealing.
Yeah, he's gone insane.
This is insane.
Such wonderful insanity. Yeah, this is so much fun. You another wonderful line here.
Can anyone hear us?
I hear you.
In here!
Jakar has lost his mother freaking mind, and I love it. in here. It's so good. Look at those space monks to the rescue. A monk is always right. Hey, so we were talking about Lionheart and Bloodsport. What about one where he's in prison? Doesn't he fight this guy in that episode? Is it sudden? No, it's not sudden death. Death warrant. Death warrant. Van Damme in prison, and he fights this dude. See how it's all connected. Van Damme, Babylon 5, interwoven realities. Yeah, so David, I turned on the audio for just a little bit, just so you could kind of hear a little part that I thought was worth hearing. But I turned it off after. I can usually get away with 10, 15 seconds here and there. I've completely put the whole bombing thing on the back burner. Don't even care now when I'm editing. It's all about Jakar and Londo. The smell came back. Pardon me. Okay, that's better. Thriller. Michael Jackson was a weircat. Freaked me out. And a zombie. This dude was ready for war. American Werewolf in London. That transformation scene is brutal. I love it. This guy has severe emotional issues. Did Sheraton just put his comm up his ass? That is the question. Monster Squad. Come on. Give me something a little more difficult. Wolfman got nards. They kicked the shit out of the Wolfman's nards. So honestly, did he put it up his rectum? I don't know. It's making it seem like he did. And honest, and just so everyone knows, I don't know how yet, but I will eventually be doing a giveaway to people that follow me on YouTube for a Babylon 5 PPG painted, made out of resin, removable power supply. It's pretty badass. I don't know how yet, but I will be doing a giveaway eventually, just to show some love. And here I am in the episode saying shit I already said. I'll let you hear.
I think Van Damme killed this dude
Somewhere you'll
in
never
prison.
That's all I could think about when I saw that guy. Careful with those dogs. We have coyotes out here at night. I got to watch out for, because they will They will get your dog if given the opportunity. Luckily, I have a bigger dog and a little dog, and the bigger dog keeps the little one safe. But I have woken up. All right. Let me give a trigger warning out there to anyone who loves cats. I have woken up early in my neighborhood and went outside and saw a coyote running down the road with a cat in its mouth. The cat has a collar on. You can hear the little bell. So when you live in the woods, when you live in the country, and you want to have an outside animal, just beware of your surroundings and what wild animals are in your area, because your pet might not be the top of the food chain. I'm glad you enjoy my commentary. My dog lady has brought me a possum's head. Never found the body, but she brought me the head. Nope, nature does not care. Nature is brutal. I had a friend of mine, no lie, she had a little teacup Yorkie, and she had it for about a week, and she took it outside to go to the bathroom, and a freaking hawk flew down and grabbed her damn dog and flew off with it. The girl was traumatized. But oh my God, it's crazy. That's what happens when your little dog is 3 pounds. If it's lucky, it was 3 pounds. It was little. It could fit in the palm of your hand. Oh yes, Barbara, you're talking about pets and dogs. Yes. Dogs are humans' most successful genetic modification experiment. We've been doing it for tens of thousands of years, and we've really modified a wolf into all different shapes and sizes and temperaments, and it is absolutely crazy. But I live in Florida, so I have bobcats, I have alligators, I have hawks, I have eagles, I have water moccasins, I have rattlesnakes, I have pythons now because they've been coming up here. We have iguanas now. we have all sorts of dangerous animals that are around us at all times. We must be ever vigilant. That is why Florida man is so unpredictable. He must be ready for everything. Nope, no giant worm. Oh, speaking of, we have black widows and brown recluses. I can go out to my shed right now and show you 5 black widows. I have 5 black widows in my shed. I do not kill spiders. Spiders are my spirit animal. They have been a arachnid, a animal I have loved since I was young. And for some reason, I just don't want to kill them. I think they serve a valid purpose. But yes, I have 5 black widows, and one of them has a very large egg sac. Maybe we'll have some babies. Things are getting crazy. So the daddy long leg necklace does sound pretty damn cool. Nice. Elephants, cobras, tree vipers, tigers got me beat. I mean, the elephant, that doesn't really happen. I mean, elephants can really mess a person up, but I wouldn't be overly afraid of an elephant. Cobra and tree viper, once again, those are snakes. I can deal with snakes. We have snakes here. The tiger, though, the tiger would throw me off. Tiger, I can't deal with. I wouldn't even know how. I can deal with an alligator because they're here, but I know an alligator. A tiger is big and fast and strong and hunts you silently. A tiger would jack me up. The other animals, I think I could hold my own because they're similar enough to animals I deal with. The tiger, though, tiger would scare the shit out of me. Give you another little sneak peek into the audio here.
Prison.
You got me. Security is not going to open fire if I am a hostage, so why bring other people into it?
Why not?
Oh, he's just a fucking whack job.
Just a effing whack job. Sometimes I do have the ability to turn quite a phrase. Yep. There's a lot of crazy in Florida, but you must realize this. A large portion of people in Florida are not from Florida. So a lot of the craziness I blame on idiot tourists. But the true Florida man is a thing of beauty. He can live off nature, live off the land. Always has a loaded gun nearby, plenty of machetes and swords, a freezer full of deer meat and alligator meat, a pet crawfish. These are Florida man essentials. I do not, but I like Robert Englund, Freddy Krueger. David, my warning was more of a display of jest. I thought it was funny. I usually don't do that either, but you know, I thought it was funny. People get crazy about their pets. I don't want any shade. My little dog Wookie sometimes will drive me nuts. He'll be outside for 2-3 hours. I bring him in. He goes to his pen where he spends the night. He loves his pen. I mean, it is his happy place. And he'll be out for 2-3 hours. Comes in, poops in his pen. What the hell's your problem, dog? Drive me crazy. I am an artist of fear. Look at my canvas of destruction. Drinking my Zaxby's Coke. Look at that. That is a Zaxby's Coke. They got the little small ice. So good. And great chicken fingers. Love a good chicken finger. Yeah. So we got this guy here. He's like, my wife walked out of me and I lost my job. And dude, you're a freaking nut job. That's why your wife left. That's why you lost your job. You are not crazy because that happened to you. That happened to you because you are crazy. You are crazy. You got the crazy eyes. Blaming your issues on somebody else, dude. The issue is you. Wife walked out on me. So I started blowing everyone up to show how strong I am. All right, David, you take care. I'll probably be calling it pretty soon myself. Finish editing tomorrow. I have about 3 loads of laundry to get done before I go to bed. That was not planned. But once again, the joys of fatherhood. You get to wash vomit-covered clothes and blankets that you did not intend. And the whole time you're looking at your daughter and you feel nothing but love for her as she pukes. And you realize nature does that. Nature makes you love them so much, because if not, you would want to kill them half the time. But nature knows to release those endorphins or whatever chemicals it is. And you go, oh, my sweet girl, I feel so bad she doesn't feel good. Not, I want to kill this kid for me a ton of work and making the whole bedroom smell like vomit. That is my night. That's what I have to look forward to. And it really did sober my ass right up. Sobered me right up. Oh, I also did tell my daughter, I was like, I'm doing a live. I'm going to tell everyone watching that you threw up. And she was mortified. Don't tell him, Daddy. Don't tell him. Well, I told. And I will have her watch this video one day. And she will read your wonderful comment. So please give my daughter a few comments below about how the next time she is sick, she must aim for the toilet, not the floor. Very important life lesson. There's a whip, there's a way. I don't know that one. Lord of the Rings. There's a whip, there's a way. Where there's, that doesn't sound like something they'd say in Mordor. That's funny. Well, all right, folks, I'm probably about to call this to an end. It went about as long as I thought it would. I thought I would have been done by now, but I had some unforeseen family issues, which happens. Let's see, I am about 8 minutes in. So I got about, about 6 more minutes to edit out. That's not too bad. All right, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and call it. This episode will definitely be up tomorrow. I will finish editing it in the morning over my coffee while I do my work. For the first part of the day, usually it's pretty slow. I can get a little bit of editing in, and hope you all have a wonderful night. And I will see you tomorrow if you are watching the episode. Take care.